Hey everyone, Paul's Path here. This is Paul. The path comes from rarely have we seen a person fail who's thoroughly followed our path. You know, it says it right here in the book. Let's talk about step 10 a little bit. Okay? Step 10 is basically steps 4 through 9, okay? But here's an important part. I think one of the most important parts in the book. This thought brings us to step 10, which is yes, we continue to take personal inventories. We're gonna do 4 again. Continue to set right any new mistakes, 8 and 9. As we go along, we vigorously commence this way of living. We've entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. This is not an overnight matter. It should continue for our lifetime. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them, 6 and 7. We discuss them with someone immediately, step 5, and make amends quickly if we have harmed anybody, 8 and 9. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help, because love and tolerance of others is our code. And over here it says it's easy. When the book says something's easy, they mean it's easy. And they're saying it's easy to let up on the spiritual program of action and rest on our laurels when we're headed for trouble. So there's really only 2 mistakes that we make in Alcoholics Anonymous, and they both have to do with spirituality, and they really don't have anything to do with alcohol. The first mistake that Jim made on page 35 was he failed to enlarge his spiritual life. And he poured whiskey in the milk. Second mistake that we make is letting up on the spiritual program of action. If we start doing this and then we stop, we're letting up on the spiritual program of action, and we're headed for trouble, which means we're going to drink again, and if we drink, we die. Okay? It's very sad. I pray every day the people that suffered and died from this disease, and I know a lot of them. But I have a lot of sponsees, and I have a lot of people that are sober today, and nobody that's gone through this book with me, okay, that's worked all 12 steps. Now, I try to help a couple hundred people, but not one guy that I went through, because the guys sponsor guys, that's my role. Not one guy that went through all this book with me, the whole thing. See, if they stopped what they were doing, they didn't really work a step 10. So they're in an 11-step program. See, if they stopped doing it, step 10 says you have to do this for your lifetime. So if they stop, they're in an 11-step program because they missed step 10. So not one person who went through this book with me, all 12 and now sponsoring guys, are drinking or using drugs. And when I say drugs, I mean fentanyl, I mean crystal meth, I mean marijuana, I mean cocaine, I mean crack cocaine, and I mean alcohol, because alcohol is a drug. And the solution for all those drugs is right here in the book. It's the exact same solution, just a different substance. We got to get spiritually fit. So step 10, is basically, there's promises. There's promises in step 10, right? If we do this, it says we're going to start reacting normally, insanely, and we will find that this has happened automatically. We didn't work at not drinking. We worked at something else. We worked at removing stuff that was blocking us from God and helping people. So we will see that our new attitude toward liquor has been given us without thought or effort on our part. And that's true. I don't think about liquor. It just comes. I'm 19 years sober. I never think about it. That is the miracle of it. We are not fighting it, neither are we avoiding temptation. These are promises. We feel as though we have been placed in a position of neutrality, safe and protected. We have not even sworn off. Instead, the problem has been removed. It does not exist for us. There's no longer a problem as long as we do what this book says to do on a daily basis. So that is how we react so long as we keep in fit spiritual condition. Okay? And then the little book over here, right, under step 10, it says it's a spiritual axiom, okay? It's a spiritual axiom that anytime we're disturbed, no matter what the cause, okay, there's something wrong with us too. If we're getting angrier and self-pity and we're getting resentful, but they're at fault and we're still resentful, there's something wrong with us too. that resentment that we have towards that person who is wrong, you're going to meet people wrong all day long. But what are you going to do about it? That person that you're resentful at is wrong is going to get in between you and God. It's going to get in between you and God. It's not good. So what we do is we work the program thoroughly and honestly as we can, you know. I want to thank the donors, man, because I'm doing AA all day long, and I'm making videos, and I'm reaching out to people. I'm coaching people. So I want to thank everybody for the donations, but I really want people to call me to see if anything I can do for them, because I'm batting 1,000 with sponsees because I've studied the book. I'm an electrical engineer, and I studied this book like I studied engineering, you know. And in the bio there'll be a GoFundMe link, you know, and you know, call me if you need help. And I want to thank everybody for donating. And there's a lot in this book. You might need help going through it. And I can guarantee if you're serious about this and you call me up, your chances of drinking are very slim. Very slim indeed. So anyway, I love you all, and probably check in tomorrow with step 11. Okay, goodbye, love you.